What's up, guys? So I'm bringing you guys a PU battle against my opponent Tim that we fought on Discord server. And looking at my opponent's team, or my team, we're both having a PU battle just to have a fun time in the PU tier. And I'm bringing a fun team because it's just like no one uses Abominable and Carnivine and Seeking. So I'll try to make this team kind of work itself out. But look at my opponent's team. It seems that he's rocking the Primate, most likely Choice Scarf. Haunter, Lisia, which is pretty cool to see. What's it called? A Swallow, I think. I don't know what the purple bag Pokemon's called, but anyway, we both have some fun teams, so let's get this battle started. Alright, so Tim's gonna issue that challenge as he sends out his Haunter. As I go out and whip out my Shenlong here, my Electabuzz. So right away, I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch because I know one Thunderbolt may not kill. I'm not sure, but since I'm freely to Volt Switch because he doesn't have any ground type Pokemon, as I go out to my Craft Sticks, here it goes for a Sludge Bomb, and it does over half, so pretty much Craft Sticks did nothing, just becomes Death Fodder. You know, Craft Sticks is not good for you. This pretty much shows why. So now my Wrench Killer is going to be Shenlong again because he is Choice Scarf. So I'm going to go right ahead and go for Volt Switch because why not? Because he doesn't have any ground types as he goes out to his Shift Tree, which is a good play, which is his Grass type. Resist that Volt Switch as I go out to my Fork, because obviously it's not a spoon, it's a fork. So he switches out as I go for my safe play. I'm just gonna go for that Signal Beam because it's like 4 times effective against my opponent's Shift Tree as he goes out to his Hypno. And looking at that damage, man, that Hypno is so damn bulky because it did like literally no damage. Well, we can't blame Signal Beam because it's also a 75 base power, but I'm gonna switch out because I want to keep my Kadabra Sash intact as he goes for a Thunder Wave. So I'm glad I switched out because a paralyzed fork is not a good fork, so you might as well throw that utensil away. But now he switches out to all you can eat buffet as I go for my knockoff. So because of that sticky hole ability, that Black Sludge will not be coming off anytime soon. So that sucks for me. Pretty much I can't do anything to his Swilot, all you can eat buffet. So I switch out to my Hippocampus here as my opponent makes a great play. No, I will switch out and goes for a Toxic, which is my Hippocampus is basically on a time bomb now. So when all your balls get toxic, it's a sad day. But I'm gonna go for the safe play. Not safe play. I'm gonna go for my rocks actually. I'm gonna go for my rocks because this may be the only time I get to really set up my rocks. As you know, he sends out his Glaceon, predicting me to. I guess he did probably predict me to go for Stealth Rocks because he might have sent it out to take an Earthquake, but I switch out because I don't want to take an Ice Beam to the face as I send on my Almighty Seeking here as he goes for Ice Beam like I predicted. I was expecting him to be a Choice Specs type of Glaceon, but it turns out to be Leftovers. But I'm gonna go out and go for my Agility. I did kind of predict him to switch out to maybe his one of his defensive walls or a Swilot as he goes for a Shadow, but he stays in and he does get the special defense drop. So my setup with Seeking pretty much failed at this point because he's gonna revenge kill me with another Shadow as I go for my last ditch effort of a Life Orb boosted waterfall. As Seeking just dies pitifully. Oh my god, it's so bad, man. I can't make Seeking work because I think like maybe I should try like a special Seeking. I don't know, but that Seeking performance was kind of bad. But now I'm gonna switch into my Electabuzz as he goes out to his Primate as I go for my powerful Thunderbolt. And looking at the damage, there's more than enough for a 2-hit KO. If he does decide to switch to Shift Tree, that's fine. He takes Stealth Rocks damage and more Thunderbolt damage. So there goes Primate. As my opponent does switch out to his Shift Tree here. And since I know I cannot kill this Shift Tree in one hit, so I'm gonna switch out into my PD here. Pretty much to, you know, tank whatever hit that Shift Tree can do. But here, I don't care. I'm just gonna go all out, whip out my Z move, Almighty Blue Doom, as he switches out to his all you can eat buffet again. Which like Carnivine's like, I'm so hungry. You know, I'm gonna whip out my Super Bloom Doom against you. But as you guys will see, Swilot just pretty much eat that up, like literally eat that up. That flower yumminess, man. It's basically a free buffet for him. Now, I pretty much have to switch it out because I can't really touch it, and my Power Whip might miss. So the safest play is to go out my Hippocampus as he reveals to me that he has to rest. which pretty much suck. Now all that damage is like wasted. That Bloom Doom did nothing, and you know, Like I gotta start from square one again. So this sucks. But now, like the safest play for me is just go for Earthquake, I guess, since try to whittle down that Swilight slowly and painfully. But oh, never mind. Actually, I pulled a double. Actually, yeah, I pulled a double. I knew he was gonna switch out. Sorry, guys. This was a long battle, so I don't remember too much. But yeah, I did predict him to switch out. So I pulled a double onto my Kadabra as he goes on towards Apollo here. As I go for my Calm Mind. Here, my gut feeling was telling me he might have been like Choice Scarf, cause if he was Choice Scarf, then he would go for like a D-Bond Choice Scarf. That's what that was the reason why I went for a Calm Mind, because I was predicting him to go for a Destiny Bond, because my gut feeling was telling me. Apparently, my gut feeling sucked, and he does, you know, knock me down to my Sash. Like if he did went for a D-Bond. My Cadaver doesn't have Encore, so I could have just Encore him to debug, but it turns out it's just a, he told me after the battle it was a Choice Specs Haunter, so that sucks for me. That was a bad prediction on my part, so my Sash Kadabra just got whipped down to his 1 HP, but I'm gonna switch out, and I switch out because I have my gut feeling telling me that his Hypno is bulky enough to take a Signal Beam, so I switch out to my Carnivine just to become Death Fire because it's pretty much useless. It used up his Z move, it got paralyzed, it couldn't knock off the Swilight's Black Sludge, so it's a terrible day for my Carnivine, man. Here I switch out to my Shenlong here. I mean, I'm gonna go for my Signal Beam and hopefully I get some hacks, maybe because Signal Beam does have a 10% chance of hacking the opponent, but as you look at that damage, man, that Hypno is probably like max special defense because that Signal Beam did like crap damage. But I'm gonna switch out. Maybe I can, you know, whip things up a bit. Maybe go for a physical attacking move with my Hippocampus. If the special defense doesn't work, you gotta go for the physical defense. As my unfortunately for me, I get poisoned and my opponent gets like Drain Punch recovery. But he's gonna switch out to a Shift Tree. As I go out, just go for an Earthquake. Just a safe play. Do as much damage as I can, as he does. Shift Tree takes that damage. Pretty solid, I guess. But now my poison is just gonna slowly whittle me down as he goes for a knockout. I guess try to get rid of the Eagle-Eye, but Hippocampus is down to the point where Toxic whittles him down too much. I won't be able to really, you know, get off a slack off. So there goes Shift Trees. It's pretty rare for a Hippopotamus to take out you know, a flying tree monster there. But now he switches out to his Hypno. Go for that Side Shot, because I guess the point was the Eagle-Eye got knocked off, so that Side Shot damage will be enough to take down my Hippocampus, because yeah, that Toxic really hurt that Hippo really bad. But now Shenlong here, trying my best, keep Thunderbolting as much as I possibly can, but like I said before, the Drain Punch is gonna recover all his HP back, because that seems to be his like secondary way to, you know, get his HP back. But Shenlong, the best he can do is maybe get some para hacks, get some crits. But here, luckily, the power of the static kicked off, and whoa, some luck. Hopefully some para hacks will come my way. Maybe get some crits next. But Thunderbolt here, I was banking on the fact maybe this Hypno will get the para hacks this turn, but unfortunately for me, he gets, you know, he breaks through, goes for a Drain Punch, takes out my Electric Tiger here as, you know, Shenlong dies. And my only hope here is send out my Fork as I go for my Signal Beam. Hopefully I get the Confusion hacks or para hacks this turn, as he barely lives on like 2 HP and finished me off with a Drain Punch. Oh man, Kadabra. Next time maybe I should use Chopsticks instead of Fork. But anyway, that was a good battle. Good game, Tim. Definitely gonna battle again sometime. So you guys want to battle me? Check out my Discord. You know, just have a fun time. Just, you know, just sign up. It's free, and just you know, you just have a good time. And I also want to thank Mewmore for the music that he provides to, you know, for people to use. So definitely check Mewmore out, because he's like my go-to guy to put some music on my battle videos. So other than that, I'll see you guys later. All right, peace out, guys.